this. That's what I play for you. The best of the musical instrument. Continue now. We will see the traditional wood oven. We make the bread. All the product today you will taste, it's homemade family business. I make the wine, the olive oil, the olives and the bread.
Wow.
And my uncle opposite on the hill has got the farm, make cheese and salami. Cheese and salami I buy from the uncle.
Very nice.
Everything.
Wow.
Self-sufficient.
Yeah, that's it, man.
The olive groves, we will see the big part of the wineries go outside 95 hectares and have big land. I explained the vines. Mykonos the wineries, we make very different from America, from California, from all the world. Mykonos the vines produce very low because usually we have a lot of wind. Every December I pre-on it and we keep the vines very low.
Wow.
Mykonos we have 5 different types of grape. The name of the grape is Moschofilero, Pariano, Honduras, Rodama, and Stropilla. 3 types black, 2 types white. My red wine has got 5 different types of grape. I went to university wine tasting, just the paper. My grandfather was 98 years old and my best teacher. From my grandfather, I learned it all. 2 different varieties, you will taste wine. One variety is dry, one variety is sweet. My dry wine stay 1 night inside the wine press. The sweet wine, it's organic natural sweet. I collect the grape, I put on the sun 15 days after I press the grape. No sugar, no preservatives, no hangover, I promise. You prefer dry wine or sweet?
Very nice.
Sweet,
Have a
creamy.
look at the dry, you will love it.
Yeah.
No, very dry, you will love it.
Yeah. Another machine is the best modular open press. 1825 blades. Done in short horses used to turn them little stones, brushing the olives and extracting the oil. Very different. Tradition this year were not very different. Do you know this tree, this wood? This is the tree discussed from the apple and the name is quince. The quince is 1 kilo of fruit. After food you will take some dessert of the quince. We cook the fruit and we put honey, almond and rose. Do you have allergy on almond? No.
It's okay, you can't to taste. If we have cold, we have to collect the leaves and we make very good tea of the eucalyptus. Do you like olives? Do you eat olives?
Yeah, I love
Best
olives.
day for you.
Yeah.
Now we will see the different variety of olives. It's the big one, Kalamata.
Wow.
And I have the first idea of all Greek island. I collect my olives between November. After I put the olives inside the big barrels and I go the sea, I make my olives from seawater. You will taste olives from seawater. The olives is delicious because they physical salty.
Salt, yeah.
5 months I work my olives. November I collect and April it's done. Every 10 days I go the sea and I change water. After 10 days more change, after 10 days more change, between 5 months is delicious. You will taste olives from sea water.
Nice.
Here we have the variety of because we have a lot of wind. If the tree go, for another area. On the other side we have 300 olive trees. All the trees for the olive oil, and after start the big part of the tree. Do you like my garden?
Yeah, it's nice.
You understand we love the clean garden. I will explain now the best important of the olive trees. Every one olive tree I collect between 140 with 170 kilos olive, 5 seeds with liter olive oil per tree. 5 liter with seeds, no lot of, because I work all year non-stop. November is the harvest, December I prune it, January, February I put the tractors, we clean very nice the ground, and every afternoon I clean the ground very nice. Between 5 months we make the legs, and every night I water the tree, and every 45 days I buy organic fertilizer from my uncle and I help the ground. Because it's very difficult to make garden, very dry, very windy and very rocky ground. All my friends and Victorian people go to my hotel, villas and transfer, prefer the easy money. After a lot of work I give this experience and I'm very happy, too much happy, because all my visitors love the experience, love the product, and it's the best bill for us because we're family business.
Nice.
At first we see the visitor and after is the money.
The money.
45 years old, days of the olive tree. This is the truth. On the other side we will see the new generation of the tree. We have babies 3, 7 years old, and start my big part of the grape. And after 3 minutes I give the best lesson of this wine tour. You come to see from close, there are a lot of olives, all the tree is full around. One season the tree is full, another season is full. The new generation, its babies, the 3, 7 years old, and after 3 years start the first produce. 10 years old start one good harvest of the new tree. I will explain now my big land of the grape. Of the another side, after of the olive tree, start the first big part of the vineries. If you will see inside the vineries, I put grass and flowers. I don't clean very nice the ground. I will explain why. My land of the vineries start of the another side, after of the olive tree, and go outside the first white big home over there. The first white big home stop there, my land. I have 11 more part of the vineries, and you will see a lot of stones every one property. I will explain why. Because we pay a lot of taxes every 1 hectares must make a lot of stones. Off the right, all the hill has got my uncle. You understand? No hotel, no room, just grass. Do you will see the church opposite on the hill?
Yeah, I did.
Right of the red church, my uncle has got one medium farm. 100 cow, 70 lamb, 65 goat and 40 pork. My uncle make the cheese and salami, and I buy from him the cheese and salami. The cheese you will taste after 10 minutes, after between 15 minutes, because we have one video. Also you will see the harvest, it's from this morning 5 o'clock. You will love it. I give now the best lesson of this wine tour. Do you have idea? The another part of the vineries, I put grass inside the vineries. Why? Good idea is a little bit different. Another idea? Oyster? No? Don't worry, I am here to explain all. Why no organic? Because if you make the vineries very tall, very high, every weekend must to give a lot of spray and chemical. Because if you don't put spray, you miss the grape. My grandfather gave me the best way, and I'm very happy. I can to make 100% natural wine. And another part of the vineries, I put grass and flowers. Because it's very dry island, every afternoon I have here 25 people, and we go to water the vineries and flower. the water after 2 months give energy, and after 45 days between 2 months, the flowers and grass take very good high. The binaries we make very low on the ground, and the grape go inside the flower, and the flower protect, shake the grape. Now you will taste my different wine. It's very fruity, go beautiful inside the stomach, and no problem the head.
Oh,
Because
okay.
it's authentic, natural.
Yeah.
If you put spray inside the winery, the wine miss the fruity taste.
Oh.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
For my visitor, it's very important to see one part of the garden because this is the wine tour is authentic. We will return back now. My wife explained one beautiful video of the harvest, and you will enjoy the organic wine, the food, and I play the best song for the visitor.
Nice. All right. That's what I'm talking about.
You came right around. I know.
Yeah, came for the best part.
This is the first time we have outside of chips.
Oh.
It's a good deal for the store over the wine.
Yeah, it is.
You could pay with they prefer cash. You could pay card, but they prefer cash. But that's
The lamb. You wanna go pet the lamb? Y'all wanna pet the lamb? No? No.
How was your tour? You like the garden?
Hello, it was really good, really good. Say hi.
Welcome back. I hope you like the tour in the garden. My name is Irene, and before we start, I will show you a short video so you can see the whole process of how we make the wine and the olive oil. We proceed to your appetizers. Of course, your wine, that's why you're here. We'll play live music, but we'll do our best so you can have a very nice time. Can everyone see on the screen?
Yes.
Perfect. Let's start. Let's start with the wine. The first step, of course, is to harvest the grapes, and it takes place in September. We keep our wine slow because Mykonos is a very windy island. Most of the time we have strong northern winds, so it's the only way we can preserve the grapes on the plant. It also helps us to make the 100% organic wine that we make, because if we keep the vines high, this wind makes the grapes very vulnerable to diseases. In that case, we would have to spray all the time with pesticides. Of course, doing that doesn't give 100% organic product, so we keep them low and we don't need to spray at all this way. Everything is hand-picked. We cannot use any machinery since we keep them low, it will destroy the plant. So you understand it's a very tiring process. We need to bend over for hours. The back hurts a lot.
Oh.
We need 25 to 30 people working. It's a process we need to finish soon. We don't want the grapes to stay long on the vine because they will go bad after a while. We have 5 different varieties of grapes. 2 white, Moscofilero and Pariano, and 3 black, Condura, that's a very sweet grape, but it tastes like cherry, Strophilia, and Potamisio. It's all Greek to you, I know. These strange words are the Greek names of the varieties, you don't need to remember them. 5 varieties, 2 white and 3 black, that's all you need to remember. We mix all of these 5 varieties together in order to make the 2 red wines, the ones you're tasting today. We don't give samples here, we leave the bottles on the table, so you can drink here as much as you want and enjoy the whole experience.
Nice.
None of you is driving. We also have a birthday girl, so you have no excuse of not drinking.
Yeah.
We don't like it.
It's wine. I'm not complaining. I love wine.
Don't panic, it's organic, you're gonna be fine. You get happier. For the red sweet wine, after the harvest and before we go to the wine press, we leave the grapes for 15 days under the sun. So the sun helps them to pull out the natural sugar, and there is no need for us to add any extra sugar in our sweet wine. The sweetness is 100% natural. That's why it tastes like juice. I don't know if you like sweet or dry wine. Give a chance to both of them because they're different, but especially for the sweet, it's very easy to finish the whole bottle at once. It's dangerous. I've been there. For the red dry wine, we don't leave the grapes under the sun. After the harvest, we move forward to the wine press. The difference here is that before we put it in the barrels, we leave it to spend the night in the wine press, and that's why we call it nichteri. The name comes from the Greek word nichta, that means night in Greek, because of the night that spends there. So after the harvest and the 2 weeks for the sweet wine, we wash the grapes very well, of course, we need them to be clean, and then we follow the normal process. The next step is to use this machine which we place over the wine press. Its down part rotates and separates the stem of the grapes while it softens the grapes, so it's easier for us to step on them. We wear special boots when we step on the grapes, we're not barefoot. I think you would like to know this information.
Yeah, I think
You're welcome. You can see all the 5 varieties mixed together, and the color of the wine is natural. It comes only from the grapes. In our wines, we use no colorants, no preservatives, no sulfates, not even extra yeast for the fermentation. It comes only from the grape's own skin. This type of fermentation is called wild because we use no extra yeast. Fermentation is already a difficult process. We need to be very careful, check all the time the temperature of the wine. The fact that we use no additives at all makes it even more challenging. We have to be extra careful. After the wine press, we need to separate the juice from all the leftovers of the grapes. We use the simple strainer, we keep it traditional, and everything that is left behind, we don't waste it. Gerasimo's uncle has a farm with animals. The goats are more than happy eating that, so we keep the goats happy. Maybe drunk too, I don't know what's going on there. The goats is out of them. It's very mild and tasty. I guess because they're happy, they give us nice milk. And now we're ready to take the juice into the barrels. We use wooden barrels that are made of French oak, and for 50 days the fermentation takes place. After the 50 days the wine is ready, we can drink it, but because our wines are 100% organic, they don't last more than 1.5 years maximum. Doesn't make much difference in and out of the barrel, it turns into vinegar eventually. Not when we can use though, it's very intense. That means that every year we have our annual wine. And if you like it and you want to buy it to take back home, within, actually up until December, January, we recommend to drink it. After that, the taste may start to change, it will get more acidic. We cannot guarantee that it will be the same one you've tasted here. It might be, but we cannot be sure. These are the disadvantages of the 100% organic wine. It doesn't last long. The good news is that if you drink a lot, of course you get drunk, that's not what I'm saying. But it gives no headache and no hangover. Let's see.
Nice.
Let's move to the olive oil. The first step, of course, is to harvest the olives, and this one is realized in November. We use this machine, which weighs 27 kilograms. It's about 55 pounds. That's heavy. The upper part rotates, it shakes the branch and drops the olives down to the ground. It also trims the tree, that's why you also see the leaves falling with them. We have this net laid down, all the olives fall on that, which makes it easier. When we finish, we fold it, and all of them are gathered in one place. We also need 25 to 30 people working. It's also a process we need to finish soon. We don't want the olives to stay long away from the tree. The longer they stay away, the more acidic the olive oil gets, and we don't want that. Acidity is very important to be to the lowest possible level, and that's why we go 3 or 4 times to the olive press during the harvest. But before we go there, we need to separate the leaves out of the olives, and that's why we use this very simple machine. There is a hole here at the edge, down of it we hang a bag, and down there is a machine like a fan which blows air. So the leaves, because they're very light, they fly away, and the olives that are heavy, they fall into the bag. Simple as that, and saves days of work. Isn't it cool?
That is cool, yeah.
Of course, more food for the goats and the sheep. Nothing goes to waste. And now we're ready to go to the olive press. The olive press is like a factory. Mykonos has a very small one, which is not convenient for us. We have a big production for its size. What we do is to take our olives, we rent a truck, so we put them in there, and we use the ferry to go to Anadros. It's another island to the west, about hours away. We go there 3-4 times, it depends how long the harvest lasts. We spend about 12 hours in there on its visit, and the next morning we bring back the olive oil. Let's see the process in there. It's very loud in there. The smell, trust me, is not pleasant at all, but it's worth it. We put the olives in the big tank, and the first, a very important step, is to wash them very well. We cannot have good olive oil if we don't have very clean olives, of course. So this first machine that looks like an elevator, it takes the olives into a big tank, which is full of water, fresh water in room temperature, but it also has a turbulence device, like an olive jacuzzi, we can tell. So this turbulence makes them rub to each other, and rubbing makes the cleaning more efficient. There they are, in the spa. Now they're clean and relaxed, I guess. They move forward. The water is drained to these holes over here on the left, and the olives move to the second machine, which takes them in and it spins them. It uses the centrifugal force because with that way we separate the pit from the flesh. We don't use the pit in the olive oil. It gives an oil, but it's very low in quality, it's not good in taste, so we don't need that. We need only the flesh to make it, and that's the reason why an olive tree that produces about 140 to 170 kilos of olives gives us about 4 to 5 liters of olive oil. It's a huge amount that we need. And now the flesh goes to the first step of the press, where it's turned into a pie. This is very greasy tapenade. I know it's not good looking, but trust the process. And now the pulp goes to the second phase of the press, where it's pressed and turned into olive oil. This process takes place in a closed tube, so we cannot see this happening. It's right here. Have you ever heard the term cold pressed for the olive oil? That's a marketing term, but it's a very good thing when you see that. It is referred to the temperature we use during this step. In this tube, the higher temperature we use, the more olive oil we get. But if we exceed the 27.5 degrees Celsius, it starts to lose its nutrients. So it may still be extra virgin, which is the highest quality of olive oil we can get. If it's not cold pressed, it's less nutritious. The temperature we use is 26 to 26.5 degrees Celsius, which is lower than the limit. So olive oil in marketing terms is cold pressed. And now that's the final step. Our olive oil is ready. But it's very important to notice the color of it, because now it's not as we used to see that. Now it's blur, we see it better now. Blur, light green. Its taste is also very sharp. Normal to be like that though, because it's very fresh. It has acids of freshness that are increased. That's why we wait 4 to 6 months before we use it, so they can get balanced. After the 4 to 6 months, we use the olive oil, but for the next 6 months, they also keep decreasing, so it only gets better. And the color gets to the normal in the meantime. That's Gerasimo's father, by the way. You can tell, I think. Yeah. And that's a part of our extra virgin olive oil. Extra virgin means that we'll do all this process once. One press, first press, extra virgin, however you hear that is the same thing. It's the minimum process we give to the olives, and that's why it's the highest quality of olive oil we can get. We can repeat the second phase of the press, and then we get virgin olive oil. It's lower in quality, this one, but this second press can give us up to 40% more of the amount of it. So every time we have to choose quality or quantity. We always choose quality. Our olive oil is only extra virgin, cold pressed, and the acidity is almost zero. Because we don't keep the olives, we move forward to the olive press, and we also take very good care of the trees, so they pay us back. Thank you so much for your time. Welcome. The educating part is over. Let's move to the farming.
Thank you. Thank you. Very nice.
This sun is hitting me. This sun is hitting me.
The sun was beaming on us earlier.
This sun is hitting me. I feel warm right now. That's my back is.
Yeah, I can feel everything over there. I was like, love.
You feel cold?